Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all people today? By the grace of Almighty Allah, I hope you all are fine. Okay, so in our next lecture regarding the unit 3, our world in pollution, we will be doing the reading and thinking skills, the comprehension part and the question and answers, exercises, and as well as the words and meanings. तो सबसे पहले जैसे कि मैं हर वक्त आपको कहता रहता हूँ, प्लीज काइंडली हैव द बुक इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. इट वुड बी मच बेटर एंड मच इजियर फॉर यू पीपल. सो आई होप दैट यू हैव योर बुक्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. सो यहाँ पे हम लोग अभी आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. इसमें जो कॉम्प्रिहेंशन पार्ट है, जो जो सवालात हैं यहाँ पे मौजूद, उनके जवाबात मेंशन होंगे बोर्ड पे, आप नोट डाउन करते जाएं. Inshallah, this will help you out very easily in your assessments and your examinations. So it would be better to note it down rather just watching it. So we will continue inshallah with the other activities as well, which are in the continuation of this unit, the grammar part and the other parts which we will discuss later on in our other lectures. So firstly, we will be discussing answer the following questions. So first question which you have in your book right in front of you is define pollution. जब हमने ये सबक पढ़ा तब सबसे पहले ही the word pollute and pollution के हवाले से हमें definition मिली थी. So we will mention the same thing as it is, which have been mentioned in the book. So first question is define pollution. What is pollution? Okay, what is to pollute? Making something dirty or destroy. Making something dirty or destroy its purity. Or destroys purity is called pollution. Okay. In continuation of it, you may write what it generally means. In order to understand what pollute is, first of all, pollute means to make something dirty or something destroy some pure things. साफ चीजों को गंदा करना, साफ जगहों को गंदा करना is to pollute. So that is pollute. So now you may add to it is called pollution. Generally, pollution means the presence of, in continuation. Okay, after the full stop, in continuation. Generally, pollution means the presence of what? Presence of harmful materials, chemicals, and gases, etc. Harmful materials, chemicals, gases, etc. Okay. In our atmosphere, rather we can say in our environment, /atmosphere भी कर सकते हैं आप इसको, क्योंकि atmosphere is mostly related to the air format. हवा के हवाले से जो हम लोग mention करते हैं air pollution के हवाले से. So that would be much better to use both environment and atmosphere. Environment अपना माहौल आलूदा करना, so that would be considered as pollution. Okay. So this is the answer of the first question which you have in front of you on the whiteboard. Okay, now in the continuation of it, the second question, how is the atmosphere being polluted? Atmosphere आलूदा कैसे हो रहा है? माहौल आलूदा कैसे हो रहा है? So the atmosphere is being polluted due to the atmosphere is being polluted due to burning of oil, gases and chemicals in large quantity. जो तेल गैसेस और केमिकल्स का जो मतलब जलाना, for what we studied in the unit as well, for two things. One was fuel and energy. Okay, fuel ईंधन के लिए और तवानाई के लिए जो ये चीजें जलाई जाती हैं उसकी वजह से आलूदगी फैलती है. So the atmosphere is being polluted due to the burning of oil, gases and chemicals in large quantity. Oil, gases and chemicals in large quantity. जो भारी मिकदार में हम लोग इन चीजों को जलाते हैं, ऑयल, गैसेस और केमिकल्स को, तो उस वजह से आलूदगी ज्यादा फैली होती है जब भारी तादाद में वाफिद तादाद में. Then you may consider this as pollution, atmospheric pollution. So now we go on to the third question. Third one is a very simple question which is very easy for you as we read in the book. तो तीसरा सवाल है, व्हाट इज अफेक्टिंग ओजोन लेयर? ओजोन लेयर किससे मुतासर हो रहा है? जो एटमॉस्फेरिक ओजोन लेयर है एटमॉस्फेयर में, तो वो किससे ज्यादा मतलब अफेक्ट हो रहा है या मुतासर हो रहा है? एक चीज थी, among the gases, one gas which is mentioned, that would be the emission of carbon dioxide in larger scale. तो बहुत बड़ी तादाद में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की जो इखराज होती है एटमॉस्फेयर में, उसकी वजह से ओजोन लेयर को खतरा है. So what is affecting ozone layer? Carbon dioxide is affecting ozone layer. Number 3, carbon dioxide is affecting the ozone layer. Okay, so carbon dioxide is the gas which is affecting the ozone layer. Now we go on to the fourth question here in your book. You have the question, what are the reasons of water pollution? पानी की आलूदगी के वजूहात क्या हैं? What are the reasons behind water pollution? That we will discuss. तो वहाँ बुक जैसे कि हमने लेसन में पढ़ा था कि पानी की आलूदगी जो फैल रही है वो किस वजह से, जैसे कि इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट है, जो बड़े बड़े सनती इदारे हैं या इंडस्ट्रीज हैं या फैक्ट्रीज हैं, वहाँ से जो गंद निकल रहा है, जो पानी में मिलाया जा रहा है, पानी की तरफ उसका रुख किया जा रहा है, या वो जो अला के डंप कर देते हैं, फेंक देते हैं यहाँ पे जो टॉक्सिक वेस्ट है पानी में, उसकी वजह से आलूदगी फैलती है. So you may write down the answer or note down the answer that what are the reasons of water pollution. So throwing of garbage and industrial wastes. Number 4, throwing of garbage and industrial waste throwing of garbage and industrial wastes into streams, canals, wastes into streams, canals, rivers, and seas. Wastes into streams, canals, rivers, and seas. And seas are the main reasons of water pollution. So this was the first question. What are the reasons of water pollution? What are the reasons of water pollution? Throwing of garbage and industrial wastes into streams, canals, rivers, and seas are the main reasons of water pollution. Now we go on to this fifth question. What do you know about noise pollution? आवाज की आलूदगी के हवाले से आपको क्या इल्म है? इस हवाले से आपसे सवाल किया गया है कि इस सबक में आपने पढ़ा है तो what is noise pollution, or what do you mean by noise pollution, or what do you know about noise pollution? So the answer of fifth question is the piercing sounds of different kinds. The piercing sounds of different kinds of machinery comma, what else? Flying aeroplane, pressure horns, flying aeroplanes, pressure horns, प्रेशर हॉर्न्स जो बड़े बड़े हॉर्न्स होते हैं बड़ी बड़ी गाड़ियों में जो अक्सर औकात रोडों पे आपने देखा होगा वो बजाते हुए जाते तो उसकी काफी ज्यादा शोर होती है. सो प्रेशर हॉर्न्स हो गई. मूविंग व्हीकल्स एंड ट्रैफिक. ओके, मूविंग व्हीकल्स एंड ट्रैफिक. जहां पे ट्रैफिक जैम हो गया तो ऑलरेडी इट इज अंडरस्टूड कि शोर होना. So here it has been mentioned that moving vehicles and traffic cause noise pollution. Cause noise pollution. Which damages our hearing ability. ये एक एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन आप दे रहे हैं इसी में. जो नॉइज पोल्यूशन फैलाती है उसका जो है हम लोगों के कान का जो हियरिंग एबिलिटी है, जो सुनने की सलाहियत है, उसको नुकसान पहुंचाती है. ओके, which damages our hearing ability. Pollution which damages our hearing ability. Okay, so this would be the fifth answer of fifth question. What do you know about noise pollution? Okay, now we go on to the sixth question. What can we do to control atmospheric pollution? जो एटमॉस्फेयर में पोल्यूशन फैलाया जा रहा है उसे रोकने के लिए हम क्या इकदाम ले सकते हैं? What are the steps or how can this be overcome this problem? So what can we do to control atmospheric pollution is your sixth question, and the answer is we will have to take serious steps. we will have to take serious steps to control atmospheric pollution such as we must not let pollution such as we must not do what? Firstly, must not let carbon dioxide and other gases to be emitted in huge and disturbing quantities. First step हम लोग ये ले सकते हैं atmospheric pollution के रोकथाम के लिए. What would it be? We must not let carbon dioxide and other gases. We must not let carbon dioxide and other gases to be emitted in huge and disturbing quantities. Gases to be emitted in huge and disturbing quantities. This would be the first step which we can take in order to stop pollution, air pollution, the atmospheric pollution, the first step. In continuation of it, first of all, we take the step of stopping the extra emission or the large emission in large quantities of carbon dioxide and other poisonous or toxic gases. Moreover, what can we do after stopping the emission of carbon dioxide gases? Moreover, we should not let the vehicles. Moreover, we should not let the vehicles giving out much smoke to come on the roads. Okay, so we have to stop those vehicles which emit smoke, a large quantity of smoke. Moreover, we should not let the vehicles giving out much smoke to come on the roads, okay? To come or move on the roads. This would be the next step which we may take in order to stop pollution. And next, what would it be? As we discussed in the lesson, दरख्त का लगाना और दरख्तों का काटना, ये भी बंद करना पड़ेगा. We should not cut the trees, rather we should increase their number. Okay? दरख्त काटने की बजाय हम उनकी तादाद ज्यादा करनी पड़ेगी हमें. So this is the next one, that we should not cut the trees, rather we should increase their number by planting trees. Okay, so this was the other one. Another step can also be taken, and that would be we should also not throw the garbage and industrial waste in the streams, canals, rivers and seas, etc. So the next one is throwing of garbage or dumping of garbage here and there, everywhere. Okay, so we should also not throw. We should also not throw The garbage and industrial waste. The garbage and industrial waste, where we should not throw them? In the streams, canals, rivers, and seas, etc. Waste in the streams, canals, rivers, and seas, etc. Whatever the water bodies are available near to us, we should not throw, not even on the land as well. So जमीन पे भी फेंकने से आलूदगी फैलती है. So these were the answers of the questions in your book, where you have in the comprehension part. In the comprehension part, you had 6 questions, and these are the answers of all those 6 questions. Now we continue towards read the lesson and choose the correct option to complete the following sentences. So now you have to select the correct option here. So the first one, the question would be, the word pollute. The word pollute means to make something dash or destroy the purity of something. The options are A, clean, B, dirty, C, heavy, and D, noisy. So what would be the correct option? किसी चीज को गंदा करने से वो जगह पोल्यूट होती है, मीन्स आलूदा होती है. सो इट वुड बी बी, dirty. Okay, the option is B. Here we have to choose the correct answer. So the option is B. Okay, B is more than enough, or should I write the option as well? Dirty. Okay, so this was the answer for the first question, B, dirty. The second one, the atmosphere gets dangerously polluted due to dash oil, gases and chemicals. Oils, gases और chemicals का क्या करने से आलूदगी फैलती है? Options are option A, burning, B, buying, C, storing, or D, wasting. So we knew that जलाने से. So जलाना means burning. So the second one is option A. Option A, burning. Okay, option A, burning. Now the third one, right in front of you in the book, you have third one, the burning of fuel or energy emits dash and other gases. What is the thing that is emitted? क्या खारिज होती है? किस चीज का इखराज होता है जब आप फ्यूल और एनर्जी के लिए किसी चीज को जलाते हैं? ओके, द बर्निंग और फ्यूल और ईंधन का जो जलाने से जो तवानाई मिलती है उससे क्या एमिशन होती है? नंबर 1 और ऑप्शन ए कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, बी हाइड्रोजन, सी नाइट्रोजन और डी ऑक्सीजन. सो इट इज अंडरस्टूड द फर्स्ट थिंग, जैसे कि हमने सबक में पढ़ा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का जिक्र ज्यादा है. सो ऑप्शन ए इज आंसर and it is carbon dioxide. This is the answer of the third one. Now we move on to the fourth one. The fourth one, let's see what is the answer of the fourth question. Garbage in our streets and localities create dash condition. What kind of condition does garbage create? First one, option A, hygienic, B, peaceful, C, suitable, और D, unhygienic, जो गैर सेहतमंदाना माहौल वो पैदा करती है. क्या? कूड़ा करकट यहां वहां फैलाना या फेंकने से. ओके, सो इट वुड बी ऑप्शन D, unhygienic. Unhygienic. Okay. So fourth one option is D. Number 5th question, right in front of you, you may see number 5th. Let's check the option, which is the correct option for the 5th one. The piercing sounds, जो चुभने वाली आवाजें होती हैं, कानों को जो चुभती हैं. So the piercing sounds of different kinds of machinery causes dash pollution. तो जैसे कि यहाँ पे साउंड की बात हो रही है, आवाज की बात हो रही है, सो इट इज ऑलरेडी अंडरस्टूड दैट विच pollution it is. So here we have all the four kinds of pollution right in front of you. Option A, air pollution; B, land pollution; C, noise pollution; or D, water pollution. So awaz means it is understood. Option C, noise pollution. So the option is C, noise. So this was the answer of the last question here in the book. So now we have the next part of it. We will continue towards the third one, in which you have been given words, difficult words. जो मुश्किल अल्फाजात आपके लेसन में मौजूद हैं वही दिए गए हैं, उनके मीनिंग्स आपने पहले लिखने हैं. मीनिंग्स में मैं आपकी मदद कर दूंगा, लेकिन sentences would be an activity for you people to use the words. After understanding the meaning of the word, you have to make sentences. ठीक है, जुमले आपने खुद बनाने हैं as an activity at home, just for practice. Okay, practice आप घर पे कर सकते हैं. मैं आपको अल्फाज की जो मायनी है या इनके synonyms हैं, जो इनके meanings होते हैं, two different words having the same meaning. So we will have the meaning first, then उसकी जो meaning जानने के बाद आपने उस अल्फाज को अपने sentence में mention करना है, इस्तेमाल करना है. Okay. Now we move on to the third part of the comprehension part. So here some of the words and meanings are given, sentences, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया है, तो आपने meanings लिखने हैं. So the first word is dumped. पहला meaning word है dumped. Okay, what is dumped? Dumped का हमने पढ़ा था फेंकना, यहाँ वहां चीजें फेंकना. So dump means to फेंकना. फेंकना means to discard or throw away. इसका meaning है discard or throw away. फेंकने को dumped कहते हैं. Okay, so sentences. Now you know the meaning of dumped. What is dumped? So now you're going to use the word dumped in your own sentence. Okay, so this can be done by you at home as an activity. You may practice by using the words which I'm going to mention here. The next one is emit. What is emit? Emit का मतलब हमने पढ़ा था इखराज, खारिज करना, किसी चीज का फैलना. So it would be released. To emit is to release, इखराज होना. Okay. The second one. Now the third one is insanitation. Insanitation, एक तो sanitation होती है जो साफ पानी का बहाव होता है, जो साफ माहौल होता है. Insanitary means something which is not clean. Okay, something which is not clean. So it would be uncleanliness. Uncleanliness, किसी चीज का साफ ना होने को insanitation कहते हैं. Insanitary means something which is not clean. Okay, so insanitation को आप अपने जुमले में इस्तेमाल कीजिए. Next is preserve. Next word is preserve. What is the meaning of preserve? महफूज करना हमने पढ़ा था. तो महफूज करना इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं? To conserve, to protect. Okay, to conserve or to protect. To conserve or to protect is preserve. And last but not the least, the final word is piercing. Piercing हमने पढ़ा था. What is piercing? Piercing, कानों को चुभने वाली आवाज. Okay, penetrating. Penetrating is piercing. Penetrating, जो आवाज कानों को चुभती है. Piercing sound. Okay, piercing sound means the sound which is piercing your ears. Okay, कानों को चुभने वाली आवाज, इसे piercing कहते हैं. Piercing means penetrating, means moving forward, moving through. So इसको piercing कहते हैं. So अभी आप piercing, preserve, insanitation, emit and dumped, ये अल्फाज आपके सामने आपके बुक में हैं. और यहाँ पे बोर्ड पे उसकी मीनिंग्स भी मेंशन है. इफ यू वांट टू नोट डाउन द मीनिंग्स यू मे नोट डाउन द मीनिंग्स एंड देन एज एन एक्टिविटी you may continue with the sentences part. So sentences आपने use करने हैं, जुमले बनाने हैं using dumped, using emit, using insanitation, preserve and piercing. Try to use your own words. Don't try to look into the lesson or don't try to take help from the lesson. Lesson से मदद लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप कोशिश करें, जितनी आप कोशिश करेंगे आपकी प्रैक्टिस अच्छी होगी और आपको अल्फाज की जो मानी है वो आपके जहन में हमेशा के लिए रह जाएगा. कि आप खुद ट्राई करें, सेंटेंस बनाएं कि डम्प्ड आप अपने जुमले में यूज करें कि हाउ विल यू यूज वर्ड डम्प्ड, हाउ विल यू यूज एमिट, how will you use insanitation, preserve and piercing in your own sentences. So that would be much helpful for you people in your written format. So different things are there. Another activity which you have in your book on page number 30, it's a critical thinking. Critical thinking जैसे कि आपको पता है कि being a critique, किसी चीज पे तंज करना, तंजिया means like नेगेटिव फॉर्म में नहीं, पॉजिटिव जो हम लोग करते हैं यहाँ पे, मतलब क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग करते हैं किसी के हवाले से, किसी चीज के हवाले से, किसी सोच, किसी काम के हवाले से. यू क्रिटिसाइज समवन बट पॉजिटिव क्रिटिसिज्म इज मच बेटर. ओके, तनकीद बराए तनकीद ना करें, तनकीद बराए इस्लाह की ज्यादा जरूरत है यहाँ पे हमारे माशरे में. सो द सेम थिंग इज हियर. सो यहाँ पे आपको एक टॉपिक दिया गया है कि व्हाट इमीडिएट स्टेप्स कैन बी टेकन टू कंट्रोल नॉइज पोल्यूशन. किसी एक पोल्यूशन का मेंशन किया गया है आपके सामने जिसके बारे में आप एक तनकीदी राय आप बना सकते हैं, एक क्रिटिकल अपनी व्यू बना सकते हैं. तो लाइक हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल नॉइज पोल्यूशन को बुक के अलावा, बुक्स में जो पॉइंट्स हैं उसके अलावा आपकी क्या सोच है, योर थॉट प्रोसेस. ट्राई टू यूज योर ओन थॉट प्रोसेस एंड ट्राई टू मेंशन समथिंग how noise pollution can be stopped in our localities, in our हमारे मोहल्ले आसपास इलाके में ये जो noise pollution है इसको रोका कैसे जा सकता है. Like for example you may mention different things like अगर किसी ने pressure horn लगाया हुआ है और वो शहर में अंधाधुंध बजाता जा रहा है, so there should be some traffic rules in order to stop them, to pose a fine on them or something like that. So this was just one clue that I gave you. You may try and think about it and try to make a critical thinking about it and write it down and practice some sentences के एक immediate steps के मतलब एक बहुत ही जल्द अज जल्द इकदाम क्या लिया जा सकता है नॉइज पोल्यूशन को रोकने के लिए. ठीक है. सो दिस वुड बी ए सिंपल एक्टिविटी फॉर यू, लाइक अ प्रैक्टिस which can be done at your home all by yourself. If you want some help from your parents you can get the help from your parents as well. So if you do it yourself it would be much better for you because it would be a good practice for you. तो रिटन फॉर्म में कुछ लिखने के लिए आपकी भी प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी और आप कुछ लिख भी सकते हैं इस हवाले से. So this was the lecture based on the comprehension part, the question and answers. Choose the correct answer and the words and meanings in your book. So thank you people.